This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Alright, so we're just going to be taking a look at that game yesterday between the Barbados Royals and the Jamaica Tallawahs. Now, the Royals, finally, they got it right. Third time the charm, them say. No, as I said, they went up against the high-flying Tallawahs, but they were able to cut the Tallawahs down to size. You know, Tallawahs bowled first. And we actually started off pretty well in my viewers and subscribers. But one of our former players, Glenn Phillips, he came in and he really punished us. You understand? He played a very entertaining innings that was well paced, well organized, and he really dominated. He ended up getting 56 or 46 deliveries, not out, that is. You know, and that is what really pushed the total up to something that, you know, you can consider to be respectable. And, you know, he was well supported by Reifer. That is Raymond Reifer, who had a good all-round game of viewers and subscribers. He ended up getting 31 off 20. And, you know, he was also not out. Now, Johnson Charles, he got off to a good start but was unable to really push on. He ended up getting 25. And I want to tell you, he was actually dismissed, you know, but he was dismissed off a no ball pretty early. You know, I think he was, I don't remember how much he was, but he actually got dismissed. Well, I don't know if it can be dismissed off a no ball, but he was given out and caught, and when they check it, it was actually a no ball. So he came back in, stayed around, played a couple more boundaries, and then he eventually got out. Now, Versamy Permal, he was the pick of the bowlers for us. Getting 2 for 15 off his 4 overs, was really stingy with his overs. You know, he bowled pretty early when they were under pressure, so much didn't score off him. The captain Powell, he ended up with 1 for 21. But he had a particular over that he got it totally wrong. You know, he was trying to get the ball across the batsman. Across the batsman to really put it outside the half stump to get him hitting into the wind. But he ended up bowling about 4 wides in that over. So the captain really started to mess up. But at the end of the day, 1 for 21, you know, it wasn't really a bad figure. So the Royals did pretty well, my viewers and subscribers. And I mean, 160 odd, you know, wasn't really a bad total. But the problem is, having scored 250, 55 the day before, the Tallawahs probably were feeling that, you know what, we can get this. But as I was saying in a previous video, guys, you see the Jamaica Tallawahs batting lineup. Well, we don't necessarily have a man that, maybe Shamar Brooks is there that will glue the innings together. But as it regards to a player that is very attacking, that can play defensively and relax, somebody like maybe a Hitmyer or a Pooran or one of those guys that can change it up and then go defensive when the time is ready. Our players aren't really like that. It's either out and out hard hitter, or a man we part is really just a classy player like a Brooks. You know, we have Kenner Lewis, Tradick Walton, Russell Powell. All these guys, Carlos Brathwaite, are basically the same type of players. You know, so once they don't tee off, then that is going to be a big problem for us. So going into the chase, my viewers and subscribers, we lost wickets at regular intervals. When I say regular, I mean regular intervals. You understand? However, Shamar Brooks, he was pretty solid. He got 47 off 45. Brathwaite, he made 29 off 27. You understand? So that is something that really helped us to sort of put up a good little total. But from a general point of view, it wasn't a good batting performance by the Tallawahs. Andre Russell fell to a Raymond Reifer plan, you know, where he was pushing the ball way outside the half stump. I think he ended up bowling about 3 wides before he eventually got it right and was able to remove Andre Russell. Both 3 deliveries wide outside the half stump. Then the next one that he pushed out there, Russell went to sort of carve the at it. The ball ballooned up in the air and he was out caught. So the plan really worked, and from Andre Russell we were basically under pressure already. But when Andre Russell came and left, you know, we really started to struggle. You understand? Shamar Brooks was there for a while and you know, he did his thing, but it was just not enough. My viewers are subscribers, and you know, all the big hitters, as I said, went. went without doing anything. The Kenner Lewis, the Russells, the Powell, all of these guys, the Chadwick Walton, everybody failed, my viewers and subscribers. And I must commend the bowling from the Barbados Royals, because Raymond Reifer, he bowled pretty well, guys. I don't want it to seem as if I am sort of, not giving him his credit. He bowled pretty well. He ended up the pick off the bowlers, getting 3 for 31 off his 4 overs. You understand? He bowled a couple of wides, yes, but he was bowling to a plan. And as Dwayne Bravo always say, if you have to bowl a couple of wide deliveries to really get in the main delivery, then you do that. You understand? If you have to bowl a 2 or 3 wide balls to get in a delivery that you know will be a wicket taking delivery, then you go ahead and do that. And that is what Raymond Reifer did to get rid of Russell. You understand? So Russell didn't even trouble the score. And helping out Reifer, we had Tesara Pereira, that's a Sri Lankan. He got 2 for 17 off his 2 overs. Mohamed Amir, once again, was amongst the wickets. He ended up getting 2 for 23 off his 4 overs. So Mohamed Amir is proving to be, a man that is very unplayable based so far in this year's CPL. And it's anyway, take it still. It's a good thing. It's a win-win thing when it comes on to West Indies cricket. You understand? Because it's always good to see our players performing. And when the overseas players or the international players come into the franchise and perform, it's good, yes, but we are happy. We are even more happy when we see the Caribbean people perform. And to see Raymond Reifer going out and performing like that, it was very refreshing, and he put out this performance in front of Coach Phil Simmons. So who to tell you, he might be setting up himself for another call-up. You understand? I remember he got a call-up in a test match, didn't do too badly, and after that, he wasn't ever called again. So let us see how he will go throughout this tournament. The Barbados batting, though, guys, it is not yet up to par. Even though they were able to score 160, it's still not up to par. The top order is going really, really quickly. Shea Hope, he was there, doing his thing until he played a real ugly looking shot and lost his middle stump. You understand? Jason Hola, most of the guys that are batting up the top there for them, not really doing anything. It's just a good thing that Phillips and Reifer came in and had a solid partnership that really pushed them on. But the competition is heating up nicely. So Barbados would have played 3, lost 2, won 1. Jamaica Tallawahs, we played 2, lost 1, won 1, or win 1. Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders, I think they would have played 2 and lost 1 and win 1. St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, that is the DJ Bravo and his team. I doubt they would have lost any game as yet, so they are flying pretty high as we speak. So it is still left to be seen. You understand how things are going to go. The Guyana Amazon Warriors, I think they would have lost a game. They played 2 and would have lost 1. So let us see how it goes. But there's something that I would have mentioned on the last live that I did that I'm not too happy with. It has to do with how Nicholas Pooran and the coaching staff, how they are setting up the batting lineup. You can't have a man like Shimran Hetmyer and Pooran batting at 6 and 7 and them thing. That doesn't really make any sense. You want those youngsters to come in and to get some runs, especially with the T20 World Cup coming in. Malik and I know Shahid Malik and Hafiz, those guys would have had a lot of experience playing international cricket. But we want these guys are too talented to be batting so low. I think Hetmyer should be batting at 3, Nicholas Pooran, if you don't want to put him at 4 or 5, but you can have Nicholas Pooran batting at 7. That don't make any sense. You understand? Whatever it is that they are sending Odin Smith to do, these 2 guys can do it even better. You understand? Because Odin Smith is going to stay down there, soak up maybe about 5 deliveries and then hit a 4 and then maybe get out. So it don't really make any sense. It's either he's going to get out or run a ball, or his strike rate is going to be lower than you would have wanted. So these guys are talented enough to go out there, aim for the boundaries, get the boundaries in the power play, and also to rotate strikes. So you want these guys batting pretty early. So I don't really understand the sort of tactics that they are using. But we're gonna leave this one right here for now, my viewers and subscribers. Just wanted to let you guys know how that Jamaica Tallawahs game went down yesterday. They lost to the Barbados Royals, and we're gonna have to try and bounce back as soon as possible. Alright, gonna leave this one right here for now. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, please go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm out.